Hello, friends. We are live. It's Sonia coming to you live from Minnesota. It has literally been a couple of weeks since I went live. Had a lot of things going on over the last couple of weeks, but I'm so excited to be back here. It's a beautiful day, and we're having a deck built right outside of my kitchen office that it's been fun watching. So if you are coming on live, I can't see the comments quite yet. There's a delay. If you're coming on live, go ahead and say hi. Let me know where you are tuning in from. If you are catching this on the replay, like most people, I'd love to say hello to you as well. So today we're going to spend a little time talking about something that's really near and dear to my heart and something that I'm actually doing right now as we speak, and that is 5 health benefits of regenerative fasting. So if you have done any kind of a fast before, I'd love to hear what it is that you tried and what kind of success you've had with that. I've done all kinds of different fasts, from juice cleanses to intermittent fasting to longer times of fasting. Actually, 5 days probably has been the longest, but I have actually attempted a water fast, which lasted about a day. So that was not so successful. But I'd love to hear what it is that you have tried, because there are so many great things out there. So what we're here to talk about today is a type of fast called regenerative fasting that has tremendous health benefits. So we're going to talk about 5 different health benefits that you can get from this fast. So let's dive right in. So number 1, I think, is the obvious one, and you hear about people wanting to do a fast when they want to lose weight. And so when you actually get into the mechanism of fasting, what it does is it helps to remove body fat and spare muscle, which is really amazing. And a lot of times what people end up losing is visceral fat. So visceral fat is that unhealthy fat that hangs out around your midsection and surrounds your organs that is really toxic to your body. So body fat loss is the first. As a matter of fact, through regenerative fasting, I've been able to lose 38 pounds over the last 15 months. And it has made a tremendous difference. And as somebody that struggles with hypothyroidism, I can tell you, in terms of weight loss, it's very difficult for me. So 38 pounds is pretty darn good. But, I think it's not just about losing weight. It's about losing the right kind of weight. Of course, losing body fat, which is what we all want. So getting rid of that body fat by fasting is one of the most beneficial things that you can do. Okay, so there is number 1. Number 2, I think, is also pretty obvious. We're going to get more challenging as we go. But number 2 is detoxification. So you guys have heard me talk a lot about detox. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You've heard me talk about daily detox, which is a very, very important thing to do. It's a little like when you do a deep detox, you are deep cleaning your carpet, but then you need to also keep the carpet clean on a regular basis. So daily detox is very important. But what we're talking about today is actually more of a deep detox. So when you fast, you remove a lot of those harmful toxins and impurities that embed themselves within fat cells, which is why if you're highly toxic, I guarantee you're struggling to lose weight. Been there. So that being said, when you detox, you remove a lot of those toxins that are sitting around in your fat cells, and it allows you to lose weight a lot easier. So who doesn't want that? So number 1 and number 2 kind of go hand in hand. So a deep detox comes from fasting. Number 3, this was a big one for me. For many of you that have heard my story, I've struggled with Epstein-Barr. One of the awful side effects of Epstein-Barr is actually chronic inflammation. And I don't mean like the kind you get a boo-boo on your finger or something, but chronic inflammation in the sense that your whole body feels inflamed. It hurts to exercise, your joints hurt, your soft tissue, your muscle, everything hurts. If you can relate with what I'm saying, you definitely should experience a regenerative fast. One of the first things I noticed after doing this the first time, and this is actually the 10th time I've done it. So one of the first things that I noticed right away was actually on day 6, I got up out of bed and I went, what just happened here? I feel like I took a bunch of ibuprofen, but I didn't. I feel so much less inflamed. So inflammation is something that, of course, is extremely unhealthy. And when you fast, you remove a lot of that systemic inflammation and you lose that inflammatory weight. So really, really beneficial way if you are anybody that struggles from anything that roots in inflammation, whether that's fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, I mean, all these different things that people struggle with that cause their bodies to feel inflamed on a daily basis. Okay, number 4, I'm going to get a little more technical on you now, because I think it's always important if you're going to spend the time watching a video that you learn something. I don't know, that's just me. But if you have heard of the word autophagy, like autophagy, drop a comment down below, because I would love to know what you know about autophagy, because before I really got into working with fasting plans and doing this on a regular basis myself, I had heard the term, but I really had no clue what it meant. So autophagy, an easy way of explaining what it is an auto-eating of old unhealthy cells. So if you think about the game of Pac-Man, so I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I loved to play Miss Pac-Man, to be exact. But if you think about it, Pac-Man eats his monsters, right? Or the little fruits that swirl around on the screen, whatever it is that Pac-Man eats. But autophagy is kind of that same principle. So it's an auto-eating of old, unhealthy, crusty cells. So when you get to day 4 or 5 of a regenerative fast, your body is actually auto-eating the icky cells to make way for the good, healthy ones. So that is so very key when you are looking to get healthy and stay healthy, because we know that cellular turnover and regeneration is what keeps us healthy and young. So autophagy, auto-eating of old, crusty, unhealthy cells. And then lastly, another one very near and dear to my heart is kind of a twofold process. So helps to improve gut health function. So you hear about gut being so important in keeping your immune system strong. And that's where I say they're very related. When you have a healthy gut, you have a healthy life. So when you fast, it not only gives your gut a break, because we need to, of course, allow less food to go through the digestive system to give it a break. You have the ability to create less what we refer to as leaky gut, or patch up some of those old microscopic holes that are causing you to be very unhealthy. So doing a regenerative fast on a regular basis can help to improve your gut function. Now, this doesn't all happen overnight. As I mentioned, I've done this 10 times now. So it's something, if you've got real aggressive goals, you can do once a month. It's safe and effective. You pick any 5-day window over that month time period, and you follow a very specific eating plan. And so I'll touch on that here momentarily, but getting back to the immune health. So if you can do this on a regular basis, whether that's monthly or quarterly, you will have tremendous health benefits as far as improving your immune function. And that is the ultimate vaccine, is improving your immune health. So as someone that struggles from Epstein-Barr, immune health is everything. And if you can do these little things on a daily, monthly, quarterly basis to help improve your immune system, that is your fighting chance to stay healthy. So there you go. 5 health benefits that will help in terms of implementing better health practices through regenerative fasting. So let's talk a little bit about what I'm actually doing now. As I mentioned, this is my 10th fast. Can you believe 10 times I have done this? So I'm actually following a very specific eating plan for 5 days. And yes, I said eating. So when you think about fasting, you typically think about starvation. And while there are benefits to doing a water fast only, it is very, very difficult to do. And so using a regenerative type of fast helps to give you the same health benefits of a water fast without putting you into complete starvation. I don't know about you guys, but I love to, have treats. This is actually an MCT raspberry smoothie that I made that I can actually eat on my fast. Yes, I said eat, in addition to having some delicious teas and really yummy organic soups. I mean, there are so many things that you can actually eat on this fast that make it really seem like you're not fasting. So it's fasting without fasting for 5 days, or an actual eating plan that you follow that gives you those same health benefits of water fasting without starvation. How cool is that? So I'm really excited to share my results with you in the next couple of days. Today is day 3 for me, and I'm feeling amazing. I am feeling very energetic. I am doing everything I normally do. We exercise. We keep very, very busy during a fast, and it really feels no different. But I guarantee you by day 6, I will feel incredible. What's really awesome, drum roll please, because I love everybody that watches my videos and I love teaching people how to get healthier and really just make this life on their planet a lot more fulfilled. I am going to give you a very, very special promotion if you are interested in doing a regenerative fast yourself. So I am going to offer you $20 off your first regenerative fast. This is only for new customers and or returning customers, not current associates. So the company is actually offering $20 off. I'm going to throw in an extra $20 off to anybody that has either been a customer of mine in the past or has never been a customer before. So if that is you and you'd like some information on what I'm talking about today, go ahead and drop a comment below or just reach out to me, send me a message, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. I also have a group here on Facebook that I'd love to add you to if you'd like to just kind of follow along on the journey and see what it looks like. If you want a sneak peek, just go ahead and drop the word group down in the comments and we'll be sure to add you to the group. And lastly, if you found value in this information and you'd like to share it with other people, go ahead and share this with anybody that you know could benefit from this information. So thank you guys for watching. I hope it's been valuable information for you, and I hope to see you on your regenerative fast journey soon. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.